go into the next lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. It's just going to be based on the parables of the different talents that certain brothers had. Straight to Matthew 25. Because yes, a lot of you brothers are talented. Why are you talented? Not by our own works, it's by Yahweh Shai. Let's go to it. Bro, bro. Ain't no demon gonna stop this word, bro. We gonna teach this word, bro. Okay, let's go to Matthew 25. And jump straight to 14. And this is the stewardship of talents. Alright. For the kingdom of heaven is a man traveling into a far country. So this man would be Yahweh Shai. Alright. And where would that far country be? Right? See? Bro, see what I'm saying? Alright. Where would that far country be as well? That far country would be in the heavens, because the Lord ascended to the heavens. Okay? And it says, into a far country, who called his own servants. So who were the servants? We are his servants. And delivered unto them his goods. So we were delivered his goods. What's the goods? The goods are the word. That's the goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to every man according to his several ability. So every man has a talent. Look up that word talent as well. It's in the Greek talantios. Tilantios. Which is a weight, which is a worth, which is money or silver. Right? Money or silver. I'm not sure the actual weight. Let me see if I can find it in the concordance. Babakasha. Talent. Babe, oh, found it. In the concordance, it says, in the Old Testament, Hebrew unit of weight and nation of money equal to 3,000 shekels. 3,000 shekels, 75 pounds. So it'd be 75 pounds. The unit was used to weigh gold, silver, bronze, and iron. Interesting. Very interesting. Of money equal to 6,000, denarii? Right? That's what they would call it in Latin. Denarii or denarius. A day's wage for a common labourer. It's a day's wage. Alright? Roughly speaking, could pay 20 men for a year. Right, so pretty much got into it. So that was the salary, right? So read that again. How much is it? Babakashah. At least 3,000 equal of 3,000 shekels, 75 pounds in the English equivalent. So every man's been given a talent. So let's get back to this. Matthew 25 and jump to 15. Right? And another one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. When he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. Let me slow down. So the man that had 5 traded, because that's when we have this word, what we're trading. Alright. I don't really want to compare it to banking, because it's just the banking industry is so shady, but we're still trading. Okay. And made them 5 talents. Key thing, 5. Okay. And made them other 5 talents. So he doubled it. 10. And anybody that's wise, you go into business in making a profit, right? Or you're hoping to make a profit. So he had 5 talents. He made another 5. So the Lord gives you talents. It's about doubling these talents, working on these talents. And the Lord Jehovah will increase you. When he that received 5 talents went and traded with the same and made other 5. That's 10. And when we go to 17, likewise he that received 2, he also gained another 2. That's 4. Right? Doubled it. But he that received 1 went. This the bit that gets me angry. And he that received the 1 went and digged in the earth. Why did he dig in the earth? And it said he hid his Lord's money. So you have those that have this word, but it's obviously it's not enough for them. Yeah, it's 1 talent, but it's still a talent. It's still money. It's still worth, right? But he went and digged this talent. So he obviously thought nothing of what was given to him. Ungrateful. And you could bet this individual was looking at the individual that had 2 talents that doubled it to 4, and the other individual that had 5 that doubled it to 10. That's why we got to be grateful, man. And after a long time, the Lord of all servants cometh and reckoneth with them. You listening? And so he that received the 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou lives unto me 5 talents. Behold, I've gained beside them 5 talents more. That's how much is that? 10. And the Lord said unto him, well done, go good and faithful servant that has been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of the Lord Yahushua. He also had received 2 talents, came and said, Lord, thou lives unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, well done. See, this ain't about man or woman in the physical telling you. It's about you want the Lord Yahushua to be happy with you. I want him to tell me well done, not some degenerate. Right? Well done, good and faithful servant that has been faithful over a few things, and I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of the Lord. So we want to be faithful in a few. If you can be faithful in a few things now, you can definitely be entrusted with many. This is a test right now. Okay. Then he that received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew that thou art a hard man, gathering where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed, making excuses. Well, I fear you, you're a hard man. I knew. If you knew he was gathering when he had not strawed, you would have done your job, man. And I was afraid and went and hid that talent in the earth. So this individual said he was afraid. So he was operating out of fear. And hid that talent in the earth. Lo, there that is dying. Went and gave it back. Can you imagine that? Someone's giving you some money to make a profit off or something of worth, and you give it back. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed. When you look up this word wicked and slothful servant, that word for slothful, I believe is, what's it? Ramaya. It's Ramaya. It says slackness, idle, shooting bows deceitfully, treacherous. So if a man's slothful, he tends to be very treacherous, very deceitful. Okay. The Lord wants us to give as much as possible. The ought is therefore to put my money to the exchangers, right? And then at my coming I have received my own with usury. So you better have given it to someone else, so they could use them talents, man. Right? You being lazy, bro. Here it is, you got this word, but you ain't doing shit with it. Just burying it in a napkin. Take therefore the talent from him, so that gets taken from you now, and give it unto him which have 10 talents. 10. So that means the individual that had 5 that made 10, now he has 11, because it gets given to him. It's like Elijah. When Elijah passed, Elisha begged for a double portion of the Spirit. So this man has a double portion. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not shall be taken away, even that which he have. Whew. Right? So if you don't have it, it'll be taken away. But if you do have it, it'll be added unto you. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. I don't want to get cast out into outer darkness, man. Back into the world. Back into the world with these demons, man. I don't want that to happen to me. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And this is where you're going to have the separation. I'm thinking, should I go further on down? When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on the right hand and the goats on the left. So the goats represent the wicked. Right? The sheep represent the righteous. For I was 100 and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was a stranger and you took me in. Naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked, or clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, as much as you have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So how you treat the men of the Lord, it's like you're doing it to the Messiah himself, bro. That's why you got to be careful how you're treading, man, when you're around certain men of the Lord. Okay. So anyway, you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to shut off here. Lord willing, this was edifying. Because we need to get this word out, bro. No matter what, bro. And like I said, no demon's going to stop this word, bro. You can send your little agents and your cronies and your narcissists and your Jezebels, bro. But in the spirit and power, you're not going to stop this word, bro. There's people here, they need to get fed, bro. They need that hope, man. Because a lot of people, they're hopeless. But if you have them talents, right? Use them talents. I don't know. Are you a good editor? You may be good at editing. If you're cooking food for brothers, cook some food for brothers, you know, and bring it to camp. If it's you just, I don't know, holding the camera, which really you don't need to do that anymore because you've got the camera stand. If you're holding an umbrella for a brother, do that. Whatever talent you have, use that talent, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. And I've seen this many of the times in this truth. Men that don't use their talents and it gets taken away because they never appreciated what they had. Okay. So Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to shut off here. And until the next time, shalom, and I hope you were edified. Shalom. Shalom.